Hello, and welcome back to another Sacred Sunday. Today's Sacred Sunday message is action. And the key words energizing efforts and willingness to work. Today's Oracle cards are Energy Oracle cards by Sandra Anne Taylor. And as always, this is done by Hay House, published by Hay House. Today's Sacred Sunday message action. Energizing efforts and willingness to work. On this card, there are two horses galloping forward across a wide field, one white and one black. The white horse represents our inner world, our thoughts, our spirit, our beliefs. And the black horse represents the outer world, the actions we take, the work we do, the things we bring into reality. And sometimes, something about this card feels like movement after being still for a long time. Last Sacred Sunday, we talked about indecision, about feeling stuck, about not knowing what direction to go. And this card today feels like the moment after that, the moment where something inside us shifts and we realize we don't need perfect clarity to begin moving. These horses aren't walking, they're not hesitating, they're galloping, they're running. There's power here, energy, momentum. Have you ever watched a horse while it's running and galloping across the field? When a horse runs like this, it's fully committed and there's no holding back, no second guessing. It's movement with intention, it's movement with trust. And I think that's something we forget. Action isn't always about speed, it's about willingness. The white horse represents our interaction, the thoughts we choose, the beliefs we hold, the way we speak to ourselves. Because before anything changes in our outer world, something shifts internally first. It might be a thought like, maybe I can try this. Or maybe I don't have to stay here. Or maybe it's, I could do this. Those small inner shifts are still action. And they matter more than we realize. And then there's the black horse, the outer action, the visible steps, the effort, the things we actually do. Sending the message, starting the project, making a phone call, taking a risk, jumping in the car. This is all part of that feels harder because it requires us to move despite our uncertainty. What makes this car so powerful is that both horses are moving together. Because real change happens when our inner world and our outer actions are aligned. When what we believe and what we do are moving in the same direction. And I think right now, the way this world is going, this is something really important. I'm going to say that again. When what we believe and what we do are moving in the same direction, that's when momentum begins. And then there's the field, wide open, expansive, full of possibility. There's no single path, no fixed direction, and that can feel overwhelming, can't it? But it also means there is a space for you to move, to choose, to explore. You're not as stuck as you think you are. A lot of us wait to feel ready before we take action. We wait for confidence, clarity, certainty. But action doesn't come after those things, it creates those things. Confidence is built through movement, clarity comes from doing. And sometimes the smallest step forward changes everything. So I'd like to, as always, provide some journaling prompts, especially on this reflection of this word of action. As always, I encourage you to grab your journal, your notebook, your pens, or if you just want to sit quietly and reflect on these journal prompts, that's fine too. As always, there is no right or wrong way. Be kind with yourselves. But for those of you who really would like to do the journaling prompts, as always, they will be in the description of the video. And we're going to start with our 3 breaths in. I'm going to shake up our shoulders. So let's take a deep breath in and out. Another deep breath in and out. And let's take another deep breath in and out. Whoa, shake up our shoulders. Have our sip of tea or coffee or beverage. Get comfortable. And let's get to journaling prompts. Journaling prompt number 1. Where in my life am I being called to take action? Number 2. What inner belief is supporting me right now? Number 3. What inner belief is holding me back? Number 4. What is one small action I can take this week? Number 5. Am I waiting to feel ready before I begin? And why? Number 6. What would action look like if I remove perfection from the equation? Number 7. Where are my thoughts and actions out of alignment? Number 8. What excites me but also scares me to act on? Number 9. What does my intuition want me to move forward? Number 10. What would change in my life if I started today? As always, there is no right or wrong answer, and you don't have to answer all these. Maybe just one or two, mean the most to you. or something you want to reflect on the most. Do what feels right. Follow your inner self. And now, as always, we'll move into our affirmation portion of our video. This is where we have some positive words to say to ourselves. So, as always, have a sip of coffee or tea. Or in my case, I'm having a sip of water right now. That feels better. We're going to take our 3 breaths in as always. All right. Breath number 1. Let's go in and out. And again, let's take another breath in and out. Make sounds so it makes you feel good. Let it all out. Let go of all the negative energies. Let's take another deep breath in and out. Shake up our shoulders, stretch, twist our necks back and forth. Feel comfy. And let's get into our positive affirmations. 1. I am ready to move forward in my life. 2. I trust myself to take aligned action. 3. I release the need to wait for perfect timing. 4. Small steps create meaningful change. 5. I am building confidence through action. My inner and outer world are coming into alignment. 7. I'm allowed to begin even if I feel uncertain. 8. I trust the momentum I am creating. 9. I take action with courage and self-compassion. 10. Every step I take leads me closer to where I'm meant to be. Maybe this week isn't about doing everything. Maybe it's just about choosing to move. One step, one action, one moment of willingness. Because movement creates energy, and energy creates momentum. And that momentum can carry you further than you think. And wherever you are in that, I'm really glad you're here. As always, if you found anything enlightening on this video, or in the affirmations, or in the journaling prompts, please leave a comment and let others know how you're feeling and how this is reflected on you. We're here to build a community where we can be kind to each other and help each other. So if you had any benefit from this video, please share it with others. You never know. Sometimes a simple video can be something that brings positive energy in someone else's life. As always, I encourage you to be kind to each other and most importantly, be kind to yourself. And if you're enjoying these videos, know that we also do Wisdom Wednesdays. And I do have other videos on our channel where we do art journaling together, where we talk about gardening, and sometimes we just chit chat about ordinary life. I am a variety channel, so I don't have one thing that I stick to because I'm not just one kind of person. I delve in all sorts of things. So if you find this interesting, please subscribe, like, And as always, be kind.